Alright, so this is going to be a video involving the original G Pro Wireless, and I can already see a lot of people disagreeing with me on this, but this is going to be talking about the original G Pro Wireless. I've been seeing a lot of people saying this is still a viable mouse in 2021 compared to its competition. I've been seeing it on Reddit's, Discord's, reviews talking about it. I mean, granted, those people aren't, like, most of those people at least aren't heavily into the mouse community, but I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because I just thought it was a little bit funny. Now, just getting into the G Pro Wireless, this is a mouse from 2018. I'm not even going to go over the shape really. It's a high profile mouse. Like, it's a safe shape. It's a decent size. I mean, you're going to be able to find a grip on this mouse most likely, no matter what hand size you are, what grip you are. You will probably find a grip on this mouse. Going on to the features. So this one has been modded. TTC dustproof switches, Tiger Arc ones, and the scroll wheel encoder has changed, but I did have the original G Pro Wireless too. And I mean, I vividly remember those features. So the original G Pro Wireless clicks just mushy. Like, they're just, I'm around 20 amps now. They're just average clicks. These ones have about no pre-travel, but those are because it's been modded, and I will get into a sound test, mainly for the side buttons. Scroll wheel, average scroll wheel. I'm just going to fly through this. RGB, left-handed support. I mean, you get a coating. It is a little bit different than the Superlight. It's more matte instead of grippy like the Superlight. But just getting into the sound test, side buttons. And I'm going to compare it to the Orochi V2. Side buttons. Orochi V2. G Pro Wireless. Orochi. So as you can hear, those are pretty mushy. I mean, you can really even see the mush. Like, they are just horrible side buttons. Arguably some of the worst side buttons I've ever felt in my life. They are just terrible. I mean, they are magnetic, granted, so that probably does go into it. But they're still horrible regardless. Now, I want to talk about the weight a little bit, and then I'm going to talk about the packaging and all that. There's really nothing to talk about with the packaging. But weight, 80 grams. Now, I see a lot of people saying that, okay, this is a normal mouse weight still, and technically it is, but the issue with that is you still have mice like the Vaxi mice that are 80 grams, and the issue is these are geared toward completely different audiences. This is more towards like pure performance Vaxi side of the market. The G Pro Wireless is not geared toward that. It's just not. The people that get the G Pro Wireless are not people that are going from Zowie or really into like no software, like pure performance, pure shape wise. The G Pro Wireless, I just never saw it that way. And it's still competing in the wireless mouse market, and it's going against mice like the Aerox 3 Wireless, which is a lot cheaper. The Orochi V2, still cheaper. The Viper Ultimate, which is cheaper, which I thought was still the better mouse at the time it released. The G Pro X, which is $20 more. That's it. $20 more. Origins 1X, Hot ES Wireless. I mean, it's going against all these mice, and it still has a bunch of drawbacks with it. Double clicking still some quality control issues with the clicks. I mean, stuff that the Superlight doesn't have, like click rubbing. I'm pretty sure that the Superlight does not have this, where if you push the clicks together, like if you rest your finger right here and then you click, they do rub together and you make this really, really nasty feeling and sound. Also, something I don't know if the Superlight has, it might, is this. This is very present on the G Pro Wirelesses. You can probably hear that actually. I don't know if that's just the click design, but it does contribute to a decent amount of wobble on the buttons actually. And I can do it with both sides. This side's actually a little bit worse. And it does contribute to a decent amount of wobble and a decent amount of post-travel, or pre-travel, sorry. And I just think with all the mice on the market, why would you go for the G Pro Wireless on retail value? Why? Why would you do that? I don't understand it. I mean, unless you're getting this mouse aftermarket for a crazy deal, I still wouldn't buy it. Would I buy this mouse for $70? No, I would not. There's still better options out there, like the Orochi V2. I really don't know what price point I would even buy this mouse at anymore. I mean, you get really average things. You get the extender in the box. You get the left side buttons. You get, the cable, the charging cable. You don't really get a ton. You get RGB and left-handed support. So I guess if you're a lefty, you got like two options, Viper Ultimate or this. But how many people are really lefties? So that's really going to be the end of this video. I just don't see, and under any circumstance would you ever buy the G Pro Wireless in 2021 retail. I guess if you're getting it for like $40 aftermarket, sure, but retail, just no, don't get it, just don't. And horrible stock V2, I forgot to even mention that. That's gonna be the end of this video. Just retire the G Pro Wireless, just retire it. It's old, it needs to go, and it's way too expensive. That's gonna be the end of this video. Follow my Twitter, it's gonna be in the description, and sub. Peace.